All right, let's jump right into today's explainer and get straight to a hands-on walkthrough of exactly how the co-living matrix platform works. We all know the housing market is a completely different beast these days, but we aren't here to look at global real estate charts. We are here to look at a direct, highly functional solution.
We're skipping all the broad market fluff today to focus on the platform's core promise, which is summed up perfectly right here. Rent keeps rising, but you shouldn't have to face it alone. It's a heavy burden for sure, but understanding exactly how this system works is all about reducing those housing costs and building meaningful connections through shared living. It's a very structured system, and knowing exactly how to use it is what separates the people who successfully find great shared housing from those left endlessly searching.
So here is our roadmap for today. First, entering the co-living matrix. Then step 1, your free profile. After that, the golden rule of completion, followed by step 2, the smart match. Then we'll cover step 3, connecting securely, and wrap up with trust, safety, and protection.
Okay, section 1, enter the co-living matrix and exactly who it's for. Before we get into the nuts and bolts of the process, let's establish exactly who this dedicated ecosystem is built to support.
The platform is really designed to support diverse living arrangements tailored for these specific groups. Think about it. Whether you're a single parent looking to share the childcare load with another parent, a professional relocating to a brand new city where you don't know a soul, a single adult totally burnt out on sky-high solo rent, or an empty nester realizing that big 4-bedroom house is just too quiet these days. If you want to build meaningful connections while saving some serious cash, you are absolutely in the right place. Moving right along to step 1. Getting started with your free profile. Now, this isn't just about throwing an email address into a generic web form.
This is about building the data foundation that the entire system relies on to work for you. You have to clearly define your specific housing needs. Outline your detailed lifestyle preferences, like, are you a total early bird or do you work from home? And establish your specific criteria for an ideal housemate. This is exactly how you signal to the platform what kind of environment you're looking to create or join.
Which brings us to the golden rule of completion, the secret to success. Before we get to the matching phase, we actually have to hit pause right here, because there is one critical instruction for using this platform that you simply cannot ignore.
Seriously, if you take one single thing away from this explainer, let it be the answer to this question. What makes the smart matching algorithm actually work? It is easily the biggest question users have when they log on. And the answer is surprisingly simple, but man, is it incredibly often overlooked by people who just rush through the sign-up process. The absolute crucial point is this. You must fully complete your profile. All of your lifestyle preferences, your housing needs, your biography, and your housemate criteria must be filled out, or the compatibility engine simply will not trigger. It won't work. The platform is super clear about this. If you give the system half the data, you get 0 matches. You've really got to put the effort into step 1 to unlock the rest of the matrix.
All right, step 2, the smart match. Connecting you. Because once that profile is 100% complete, you transition from doing the work to letting the platform do the heavy lifting. This is where the proprietary smart compatibility algorithm takes the wheel. It takes that rich, fully completed profile you just built and links it to others with perfectly aligned needs. It specifically connects you with compatible single parents, single adults, or professionals sharing your exact housing goals. So it totally removes the endless, blind scrolling of traditional classifieds and just presents you with curated, data-backed connections. Now for step 3, connect securely and make the move. Let's see how this builds from a digital match into a real-world living arrangement. Because, well, matching is great, but coordinating the logistics is where people really need support, right?
Here's how it flows. First, you message potential housemates entirely within the platform's enclosed, secure ecosystem. Second, you coordinate the specific arrangement details. And third, once everything aligns, you confidently move forward. The beauty here is that you literally don't have to jump off the platform to make the logistics happen. The whole shebang is contained right there for you. Finally, let's talk about trust, safety, and protection. Naturally, coordinating a living arrangement, especially if you have kids or are relocating totally alone, brings up anxieties about safety. It's usually the #1 barrier to shared housing, but the platform's safeguards prove that your safety is baked directly into their DNA. Look at these layers of defense. Identity checks ensure people are actually who they claim to be. You have total privacy controls over your information. Secure messaging means you never have to give out your personal cell phone number or email just to have a quick initial chat. And if anything feels even a little off, There are simple reporting tools to flag it instantly to their team. It's a completely closed, monitored environment. To be totally transparent regarding their privacy policy, and this is super vital for understanding how your data is handled, the platform clearly separates what the community sees and what stays strictly locked down. Your personal contact information, payment data, and secure messages are completely private. But things like your biography, your city, and any property listings are public. Why? Because that is exactly the information the smart compatibility algorithm needs to show others to actually facilitate those matches. It's the perfect balance of visibility for matching and privacy for security.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Knowing exactly how this secure three-step process works, from creating a fully detailed profile to utilizing the Smart Match algorithm to messaging securely, there is absolutely no reason to face rising housing costs alone anymore. The tools are built, the safeguards are in place. It really makes you wonder, as housing markets get tougher and tougher, is the traditional solo living dream fading, and is hyper-compatible shared living the true future of our communities?